Welcome to the podcast that makes you laugh, the show that every redneck rock star can relate to, bringing that fire on our podcast empire. It's the Neanderthals from Leander. We're live in Bassham Studios. This is the Whiskey and Whiskers podcast. We're your host, Chris.
Gator.
And Blake. Gator, how's my banana taste?
It's pretty good. It's got some cream in the inside.
Oh, yeah. It's a creamy banana.
Yeah, no, it's really good. It's
Banana
big,
cream.
too. Bigger than I expected. It's more like a plantain. Is it like a genetically modified banana?
Sure, yeah. I don't
Yeah,
know.
it's really big. It's got it's good girth and length. And
So right before the show, I have a banana-flavored vape. Gator goes, Blake, let me get some of your banana. Wait, what? What?
Yeah, none of that sounded... What?
All right.
that's how Blake thinks.
So, I'm a fucking idiot. No disagreement at all, huh? Wow. Just fucking crickets.
Silence, dude.
Damn.
Continue.
All right. Yes. Checks out. So, I went out to my car. It was Monday morning, and I'm like, fuck
that.
trying to,
Fuck that.
everything sucked already anyway.
On principle.
And, I think I loaded up some shit. I had to unload my car, and then I put other shit in, and then I took the trash out, and it was just one of those fucking mornings, you know?
You have Monday trash day?
Yeah.
That's double balls.
So I get in my car, and I push the button. Normally, like, I don't have a key. I just have the fob that has to be in the thing, you know, and you push the button.
You must be rich.
It's a key fob, right?
So I carried my backpack out to the car when I walked out there, and I threw it in the back seat. I got in the driver's seat, and I get all fucking settled in, and I buckle up, and I close the door, and I hit the thing, and it's like, no Ford key found in the car. Fuck! So now I've got to get out of the car and go back inside and find my keys, right? Because they're not in my backpack, obviously.
Because you just got done backpacking, right? From your house to your car.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Long hike.
How? It's a long hike.
So I had to walk around. I'm trying to how to describe this for the listeners. I'm walking around the front of my car. Okay, so I'm getting
there's
out of
water that way, right?
I'm getting out of the driver's seat, walking around the front of my car, and then towards the front door.
Wait, it's fucking rain?
No. It was kind of drizzly, but it wasn't like dumping rain or anything.
Yeah, but if there's no water there, it would have been a dangerous.
But I'm also in a hurry because I'm running late. So I jump out of the car, and I wasn't even trying to like slam the car door. I was just trying to like get around my door because it's in my way because I got to walk around the front, you know? So I grabbed the door and like moved it to get out of the way, right? Well, I fucking slammed my thumb in the door of my car. And get this, I didn't slam it. Like it wasn't like, fuck this door. It was just like, move the door out of my way and it'll be half, unlatched or whatever, and I'll open it when I come back. Well, it fucking latched. Click! With my thumb in the fucking door. And I did the instinct maneuver where you try to pull it out.
Yank it?
And it was stuck. Dude.
Yeah.
And then you have to, I'm not going to panic and open the door to get your thumb out.
At least you didn't pass out.
And I walked inside and I'm holding my thumb and I walked inside and I'm like trying not to just fuck, God damn it, fuck. And,
There's children.
My daughter's like, that's like the moment that she walked out of her room. Like as I'm walking inside,
Nailed it.
in pain.
Yeah.
So she walks out, rubbing her eyes and shit. She's fucking got her like blankie and stuff. And she's like, Daddy, are you okay? And I'm like, I'm fine. And she's like, what's wrong? And I'm like, just not right now. Okay. Oh, dude, I was such a bad dad.
Yeah.
And I didn't want to be like, just fucking don't talk to me.
You're fucking human, okay? You're
But I was like,
human.
I was like, not right now, baby. And she like, ran back to find my wife or whatever. So anyway, yeah, check it out. Look at this. The bottom. I have a bruise on the bottom of my, like the pad of my thumb where the door fucking latched.
Your thumb's longer.
And the top, the top just is, it's not too bad.
Oh, I see it though.
Oh yeah, it's there. And it's
Yeah.
purple. It's a little bit purple, but
Yeah,
Looks like a Bob Ross.
I'm not going to lose it. But I think
You might lose the thumb. You're not going to lose the nail.
the fact that I have a bruise on the pad of my thumb, the bottom side, that's like,
That's
yeah,
weird.
it's stuck. It latched.
Yeah.
Dang.
Dude, and it wasn't even like the whole thing. Like, I didn't get the whole motherfucker. I just got this. Just the first knuckle,
So did you have to open the door to pull your thumb out?
Yeah. Yeah, it latched. Click.
Ouch.
I saw one of the Zinti boys get their whole hand stuck in a door one time.
At a car door?
Yeah.
Dude. That shit hurt.
And it was
That
stuck.
shit hurt.
It wasn't a pull it out situation. It was yeah.
Dude, yeah. What if it was locked?
Oh, and I didn't have my keys on me.
Yeah.
Damn.
That's what I thought. I was like, oh man.
I'm just going to hang out here, guys.
It just die.
You're like, I got my new,
Should I just die?
got my new Leatherman squirt out here. And
Cut the thumb off.
Cut the thumb off. Yeah. I saw it has a nice saw feature on it. Table saw.
Every tiny knife should have a saw on it.
Yeah, you just plug it into your cigarette.
Dude,
lighter,
I'm kind of that guy. I'm kind of a pretentious asshole about how the fuck do you slam your finger in the car door? Like, just don't do that, you know?
Were you holding onto the door?
I totally did it.
Yeah, I'm fucking almost 40 years old. You should fucking know better.
I totally did it.
I can see you doing it too. You just put your thumb on the door and you were like, all right, I'm going to slam it. And you just slammed your thumb.
Yeah, pretty much. That's kind of how
that's the only way you can do it, right? I can't think of any other way other than like putting your thumb there and slamming the door on it, you know?
It was a dumb move.
I can't relate. I can't relate to any of this. In any kind
You've never slammed your finger?
I've never done any stupid shit like that.
I see.
Who goes to a door, puts their hand in it, and then closes the door on it?
Not once ever.
Blake, I can see. It's okay.
Yeah,
it's just something weird to do, I guess, man.
That's right out of my playbook, honestly. Good job. Welcome.
It was nice. It was good. And then I was a bad parent right after that, so might as well set up a couple of pins and knock them down all at once.
Yeah, you know. Being human is fucking crazy.
All right, I'm late. I slammed my thumb in my door like a fucking idiot, and I was a bad parent. Nice. This is going to be a good week.
Yeah, we're off to a great start.
You should put some ice on it.
Some mice?
Ice.
No mice.
No mice. You know,
I ran it under some cold water, but that doesn't fucking do anything.
Yeah.
You didn't take an ibuprofen?
Fuck, that's cold.
No, so I got home that night, and I told my wife about how I slammed my thumb in the door. And after she got done laughing, because I'm a fucking idiot, she was like, do you want some ibuprofen or something? And I was like, that was this morning.
Oh.
You're like, no, I'll take Advil instead.
She gave you the aww.
Dude, I never even thought to take ibuprofen for a slammed thumb.
What are you going to do now that your thumb's not okay anymore?
Yeah,
okay.
ibuprofen's not real.
It's not broken.
I mean, that's what you think.
If you had like a little stash of Vicodin in your bedside, though, would you have thought about that? No.
I mean, I'm not saying I'm not too good for it. I'm saying a smashed finger, like it didn't. That doesn't click.
No, I mean, I understand the like not clicking for ibuprofen. That doesn't click for anything for me because to me it's fake.
Like, so
it's not real. It doesn't solve anything.
I don't know how to ask this, but I'm just going to ask. How does it feel like being in public now with your thumb? I mean, is it weird meeting new people, or how do you
navigate a handshake?
Yeah, how do you live life now?
Honestly, everything is the same except trying to zip up my fly. That hurts still.
And people stare.
3 days later, that still hurts. Trying to, get your thumb in there. And
the only way to learn how to use your left hand is to practice with it. You know.
That's what I'm saying.
Or you could just start wearing.
I haven't beat off in 3 days, guys. It's been rough.
You got options.
Oh no,
options.
There's a man down.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Let's see what's in the box.
Oh, good idea.
Oh, good shot. I haven't had any of those in a minute.
Since a few minutes ago. All right. Today we are drinking Rittenhouse Straight Rye Whiskey Bottled in Bond.
I like rye and I like 100 proof. This ought to be good.
Interesting.
It's a little dark for rye though, isn't it?
Oh, this is going to be one of these fucking cocksuckers. All right.
Ooh. It's
Hold on. Shut the fuck up.
Solid pop. This is a screw off, motherfucker.
Yeah, this is gonna be a ride.
Whoa.
Good. I'm glad I have good, important shit to do tomorrow.
Screw the cap back on. You don't want to forget that,
Well, you don't want to knock it over, make a big mess.
You don't want the plastic in it.
I mean, that would be a waste of $13, $14 worth of whiskey.
It would clean the table really well, though.
I think that's I'm not going to say that.
Well, we don't know yet.
I really don't.
We're about to venture into new territory, gentlemen.
Do y'all got the fear? I got the fear a little bit.
It's a little scary. Can we talk about it real quick before we do this, guys?
Why is it scary?
Any number of reasons. Could be the screw off top. Could be the 100 proof. Could be the $15 factor.
Could be the name of it.
I was just joking. It was probably $100, $200. I don't know. Who remembers?
I feel better then now.
You know, if I ever make a $100 bottle of whiskey, I'm gonna be sure to put a screw
off top. Tink.
Cheers.
Tink. Oh yeah, smooth.
Oh yeah,
that's not bad.
It's really not. It's really not.
A little spicy. A little spicy.
Dude, it's nothing to be afraid of, right? Like, there's a lot scarier shit to be afraid of than a bottom shelf bottle of whiskey. Snakes, for instance. Now, I've been listening to people that are scared of snakes. I'm not trying to brag here, but I'm really not that scared of snakes, typically.
Yeah,
you know?
myself.
Like once you see it, you just don't fuck with it and it's not going to bite you. And then if you do fuck with it, be smart.
If a snake doesn't surprise me, then we're cool.
Yeah. Unless it's like a 14-foot long motherfucker and it eats you while you're sleeping. Which is what happened to this grandmother.
22-foot long motherfucker.
22 feet long.
Damn.
And it ate a person.
Like
a python.
It was an old, small person, but yeah.
But still ate a person.
Ate a person. Yeah, so my whole life I've been like, there's snakes out there that are big enough. Like, where's the news stories of the people that are getting eaten by snakes? Because I know it's happening, right? You know,
it's got to be everywhere.
It's not
rampant.
It's fucking not. There's not like hardly anything out there ever of it happening. But legit news article. They found the lady and the snake.
Dude, she'd been gone for like 2 days.
Yep.
They're like, where the fuck does old lady go?
They found the snake.
They found the snake with a fucking
old lady
sized bump. And they're like, hey, let's check inside this snake for that old lady.
22-foot python.
Did it like eat like the wheelchair and everything?
Oh yeah.
No, it dragged her out of the wheelchair.
Oh. Okay, so the shape's a little bit different than what I was thinking. Dang.
Yeah.
Can't be much meat on them bones. You know, that's what I'm thinking.
Well, you can't. How do you fight a fucking 20-foot python?
You got to know jujitsu. It's a ground game.
Yeah,
guys.
but you can't armbar a python.
They don't strike. No, it's like
look. Here's the deal.
neck locks.
Here's what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. Like in history, this is not a common thing. So it's going to start with the old and the young and the sick, right? Mm-hmm. The easy targets before it realizes its own strength. Once a 20-foot snake fully understands
that it can just eat people indiscriminately.
Yeah. It's gonna eat people.
Now we got a problem.
Yeah.
Damn. They got microwaves. And
now
shit.
you might have to fight a 20-foot snake, you know? How are you gonna react? I'm gonna carry a gun. Unless you're in Canada.
A machete.
Can't carry a gun in Canada anymore.
Yeah, you gotta machete that snake.
They ain't got snakes in no Canada neither.
Dude, when I was a kid, I thought giant pythons trying to eat you was gonna be a way bigger problem than it actually is.
Oh, for real. And quicksand. I have yet in my life to encounter quicksand. I was highly concerned about quicksand as a little kid.
I've been in what I think is the equivalent of quicksand.
That's mud. That's lake mud. It's not the same thing.
Lake mud. You've been in lake mud before.
That shit sucks, dude.
That's not quicksand.
Yeah, but there is a point of panic in lake mud where you're like, holy fuck, like, I'm stuck. I'm waist deep in this shit and I can't move.
I've had it. So off the coast, I've gotten into beach mud before. That was pretty gnarly. It was like waist high beach mud.
Well, so that's the thing. That's the thing about quicksand, I think, is you don't realize you're in quicksand until you're like waist deep and you're fucking stuck. Now,
I don't think like quicksand has a bottom to it either. Cause when you get in like lake mud, it like gets solid after.
Yeah, you hit a bottom. You just might be knee deep.
I think when you get in quicksand, it's just like a ball pit.
But when you're walking out into the lake mud, you're like, oh, cool, I'm going to walk on top of this. And then you're like, cool, I'm going to walk ankle deep in this. And then you're like, oh fuck, I'm knee deep in this. I got to get through this. And then you get to waist deep and you're like, wait, is this it?
Have you been that deep in lake mud?
Am I here? Yeah. Yeah.
Damn.
And you got to you got to crawl. You got to like swim crawl.
Yeah. It's like snow.
You got to get the fuck out of there. But right before your feet hit the ground, there's a moment of absolute sheer terror.
What if they don't hit?
They're like, your brain's going, dude, this is it. This is quicksand. They fucking told you and you didn't listen.
We're here now.
And you know what you do?
I haven't been in lake mud that deep.
You don't like plan ahead and grab a stick and try to lay flat. You don't do any of that.
That shit works though.
What you do is you panic. You panic and you sink deeper.
Call the authorities.
And then you hit the bottom and you go, okay, I'm not going to die. This sucks, but
Damn. I'd call my doctor.
Well, okay. Yeah, cool.
That's right. I mean, it's right for you.
Yeah.
Doctor's like, what are your symptoms? And you're like, well, I'm waist deep in lake mud.
Yeah. And they're like, well, come into my office and we'll get you checked out.
Doctor, you don't understand. This is more serious than that.
I got bit by a snake and I'm knee deep in mud.
Oh, dude, what if you were waist deep in lake mud and there's a python coming up to you?
You got no chance.
He can't get you out of the mud. You're good, dude.
Yeah, but he can survive in the mud.
But he still can't eat you. He doesn't want to eat all that mud.
He was born in the mud.
Yes, he does. He likes to eat mud.
He's a product of the mud.
Lay down a stick. He'll eat the stick instead.
He thinks of the mud. It's like how pythons. It's like
fetch
the competition hot dog eaters. They dip the hot dogs in the water You know, so they can swallow it easier.
You're like a
if
hot
you're
dog?
in lake mud, yeah, you're like a watered down hot dog, dude. He's all about that shit.
Damn. What if he's like really picky though, and he's like, I need a bun, I need some mustard, I need some relish, I need some sauerkraut.
He's not going to win any hot dog eating competitions. I'll tell you that much.
No, but he'll enjoy his meal. You know what I mean? And
Yeah,
I ain't
you'd
got
have
none
to
of
be a
that.
pretty badass snake to swallow me, though. I'm
Why?
kind of a fat motherfucker, so like, I mean, swallowing a little old lady, that's one thing.
I hear there's some big ass fucking snakes out there.
You've choked down a big chicken nugget before. It's doable. You know what I'm saying? I imagine it's like that.
I'm a
You
lot
ever eat
bigger
a whole
than
chicken
than
from-
a chicken nugget.
You ever eat a whole roasted chicken from the grocery store?
Well, yeah, like an adult. Who hasn't? Of course.
And you're left with a chicken carcass.
No side.
Dude.
Just greasy chicken.
All right, so here's something.
$6. Here's 4 and $2 in quarters.
When you get the roasted chicken, do you always clean the chicken and cut it up and chop it up for the family?
I don't get the roasted chicken.
Oh, no, you're talking the ones that make it HEB.
Yeah.
Yeah, they have
And
like...
naked HEB, yeah.
Yeah. Absolutely. I don't know. You cut it up, you smash it.
No, I'm asking you, do you like cut the leg apart from the thigh and then cut the breast off and make it into like a presentable thing for the family?
No. It's usually just eaten out of the plastic container it comes in.
By yourself.
Sitting
in your car.
No, everybody eats it. Yeah. We just open the trunk and sit down and just do it
You don't
right
even
there.
cut the chicken. Oh, damn.
No, you just
Something
pull
more.
it. Just pull it
All right,
off.
well, I
You
don't
use your
fucks with
fingers.
them.
You just use your fingers
I
to
don't
dig
fucks
in
with
there
them.
and rip off part of the
Dude,
breast and
the
hand it
back
over.
meat. The back meat.
Oh, really?
There's 2 little medallions. There's 2 little nuggies on the back. Like there's like a divot on the back side of the scapula.
He's got to
This is
figure it
good
out.
You know?
information. Yeah.
That shit, you can pop those out, and then you get a little chicken nugget. And they don't know that the wife and kids don't know that those exist. They see the leg and the thigh and all that, and they're like, "Oh, cool, he cut up the chicken." Yeah, there's 2 little nuggies on the back side of the what would you call
Backstraps?
the scapula? The shoulder blades. That's what it is.
Yeah.
On the back side of the shoulder blades, you can pop it out, and there's a little nug right there, and then you pop the other one out, and there's a little nug right there. And then there's also this bone that runs along the scapula and goes right down the side of the fucking backbone, and there's a whole strip of meat right there that's really good too.
Wow. No, this is good information.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
I know they're real breast heavy birds typically, right? They don't have a lot of back meat.
There's some back meat. That's what I'm trying.
Cook
Back
them out.
meat's good.
And what's cool about if you're cutting up the chicken for the family and you don't know that that's there, you might waste a lot of it. Whereas if you know that it's there, you get to eat all of that before they even know. Like,
That there's chicken?
yeah, they're like, oh look, you cut up the chicken. You're just like, yeah, there's this carcass. I'm gonna throw it away. Nah, you got all that good shit right off the bone.
All the good shit.
It's the best shit, really. It's
I
the
don't-
best part.
I don't really fucks with the rotisserie chickens.
Oh, you
Oh,
need to, man.
Yeah, you need to check it
That's
out.
a bargain right there. That's a whole chicken. Whole chickie.
If somebody's going to rotisserie chicken, and for me, it's going to be me.
Yeah, but it's like $6 and you get a rotisserie chicken and you don't have to fucks with it.
It's like good too.
Yeah, super good.
It's like all juicy and stuff.
Extra salty.
Hey, I'm not saying I'm not wrong.
It's got like grease all over it too. Like
Just saying I have-
Oh,
gel.
dude, and the grease coagulates in the bottom so you can eat that later in the morning with a spoon.
You need to get your hair fixed up the next day for work.
Dude, I have
You
to
got
be
it right
some
there.
kind of drunk to fucking fall into a rotisserie chicken.
Dude, they make good ones too, like orange chicken and
Sounds
like
great right now. But
tequila lime chicken.
Oh,
and
like, nah.
what are the other ones, Blake? Barbecue.
We're going to have to do that. We're going to do that for the show one time. We're all going to get rotisserie chickens and fuck them up.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm telling you, it's a good time.
Yeah, dude.
All right.
But
We'll
you have
eat
to
the
eat the whole
back
thing with
meat.
your hands.
I guess I'll bring rotisserie chickens next
That's how you know you're a real degenerate. You have to eat the whole thing with your hands.
It's doable.
I've
Especially
seen
with
it.
those skin, dude. Oh, man.
Oh, that skin is out of control.
Oh, it's out of control.
I'm going to buy one on the way to camping next time.
I can't believe you don't like it, Chris. Out of all the delicious food that you like, I don't know why you don't like this delicious food.
Oh, dude, I'm weird. I don't fucking eat peanut butter.
I mean, some of them have peanut butter on it, but
Fuck that.
peanut butter chicken, it's good.
Nope.
Yeah.
Nope.
Wouldn't that be good? What if they stuffed chicken with like peanut butter and jelly and baked it?
I'm sure you could do it. Yeah, why not?
Wouldn't that be good?
Dude,
I'll try it.
my wife makes these like grilled chicken Caesar wrap things, whatever. So she grills like a whole bunch of chicken and chops it up, and then stuffs the wraps full of the chicken, whatever, and a bunch of other shit. But then we end up with like Tupperwares full of like just chopped up chicken, grilled chicken in the fridge.
Mhm.
That shit is fucking delicious, dude.
That's what I'm saying. So instead of grilling a bunch of chicken,
Cold.
you can just buy
Just cold, chopped up, grilled chicken.
it's
out
got
of
the
fridge.
coagulated grease in it.
Dude, and
You eat it with a
and
spoon.
then you
It's
get
like jelly.
You get one of those jalapeno.
You take your
jalapeno
peanut
jack
butter
cheese
and you
sticks.
put on there, and then you put the coagulated chicken jelly.
Fuck that.
And then eat it.
It's peanut butter and jelly, dude.
Yeah.
Chicken jelly.
It's so good.
Nope.
Yeah.
Hold on, I need to write down chicken jelly.
Yeah, dude.
Nope.
What if they sold it in jars? Chicken jelly.
It comes in a
Squeezable
It
jelly.
comes in like a
Squeezable chicken. No, the fucking what are the ones that have the peanut butter in one side and the jelly in the other, and you squeeze it. And
Oh, what do they call those? Fucking like squirtables or something?
gross.
Yeah.
squirtables.
No, what do they call those?
Squirtables is good. We'll go with that.
Oh, I can see them in my head at the store.
Squirtables. Chicken jelly squirtables. There you go.
Coming to a sandwich near you.
Speaking of squirtables,
Coming on a sandwich near you.
and mechanically separated meat,
Balls.
the McRib is coming back.
For the last time, apparently, is what they're saying.
Dude, that's such a crock of shit. I don't believe that for a second.
You think
Not
it's
for
a-
one fucking second.
It's like
think
the
it's a
Eagles
hype it?
farewell tour. You know, they did it like 14 times.
It's like Tom Brady quitting football.
yeah, dude.
Yeah.
You got to stay relevant, you know?
Who else quit stuff and did it? Like everybody?
Tom Petty did 2 or 3 farewell tours also.
Yeah, man.
And then he died.
And then he died.
Yeah.
Uh,
See, that's exactly what the
so-
McRib needs to do.
I remember when I was a little kid, I wasn't even like that into any kind of franchise at all, right?
So you were like born?
But I'm hanging out at a friend's house,
McRib's fucking delicious.
and he's got Star Wars on VHS, cause you know, that's the times. And so I put in Return of the Jedi, cause everyone knows that's the best one, even though I know that the other two are both better than that. And we're watching Return of the Jedi, and at the beginning, they do this whole thing with like, Leonard Maltin is interviewing George Lucas about the remastered, or it was right before they remastered the Star Wars, and they go, okay, we're going to remaster it, and then we're going to release Star Wars one last time.
The Star Wars.
The whole fucking 3-box set,
Yeah.
you know? And I went, holy shit, like, I'm not a huge Star Wars fan, but I kind of like Star Wars, and I want to make sure I have Star Wars before they never sell Star Wars again, you know? They're just going to lock it in a vault or fucking throw it in the river or something.
Yep, locked up, dude. Can't get it again.
And so I was like, well, fuck, I have to go buy Star Wars. I have to buy the box set. So I ran out and bought the box set and fucking got into Star Wars. Then they remastered them and like put in the extra shit. You remember the extra shit they did? And
Yeah, they started making shadows and stuff.
Jabba the Hutt and
like
stuff?
the late night. Yeah, they added the Jabba the Hutt scenes. And I was like, all right, cool. They redid it. Now Star Wars is gone forever. And then they're like, hey, we're going to start over. Like, we're going to do another Star Wars series and then another one. And dude, it just never dies.
Yeah.
And you can definitely still buy Star Wars. But they got me as like a 10-year-old.
Now you can
kid.
get like the 9 movie set or whatever the fuck it is.
That's what I'm saying. So they're full of shit. They're trying to get people to buy McRibs thinking that they're not going to come back. That's all that is.
I like your analogy. That was deep.
Star Wars.
You might be right.
McRib.
You might be right. And that was one of the first thoughts. But what if it's the last time you can get a McRib?
Yeah, dude. What if there's
I don't fucking care. I don't buy McRibs anyway.
Also, here's the deal with McRib. Here's how they get you, right?
Uh-oh.
You go and they're like, we got McRib. You're like, all right. And they're like, but check this out. If you buy a McRib, we'll give you another McRib for $1. And the McRib's like $4 or $5, you know? You're like, well, that's a pretty good deal. So now you got 2 McRibs.
I mean, I don't want to lose money on this deal.
Yeah. Now you got 2 McRibs.
Trying to make sound financial
Wait,
investments
you mean
here.
I can have 1 Whopper or I can have 2 McRibs for the same price? You get 2 McRibs.
Wait,
They're better
those are 2
anyways.
different places.
Or no. Yeah, you're right.
Big
One
Mac.
Big Mac. Big Mac.
I love 2.
Boo.
2 McRibs.
Dude, Burger King is proud of their breakfast, speaking of. Holy shit.
Fuck Burger King.
I agree. I went there because there's never a line. You know?
Yeah. There's a reason.
I want to say this. As a consumer of food, there is a level of concern that comes when someone's trying to offload food for a cheaper price. You know what I mean? 2-for-1 deal. You know what I'm saying?
Dude, McDonald's.
What if you went to a fancy steakhouse and they're like, it's
hey.
$100 ribeye, but we'll give you 2 for the price of 1. You'd be like, okay.
Yep.
But now you're going to McDonald's and they're like, yeah, we have these mechanically separated alien fucking McRibs we're trying to get rid of from Roswell.
No, it's amazing. It's a advancement of modern science. I don't know how they got the bones out of these McRibs.
They are
Like, why are they doing this? Why are they trying to get rid of this?
They're delicious. And they put onions
No,
on
they're
it?
not.
Yeah,
No,
they
they're
are. Oh,
Dude, they're fucking gross.
Dude, that's so gnarly.
so
It's
good.
fucking chicken, bro. They eat their own shit. Chicken's the grossest fucking meat. I don't care what I said earlier about fucking
Honestly,
eating
remember
rotisserie chickens.
Honestly, McDonald's has really good barbecue sauce, and that's pretty much what sells the whole thing.
Put it on French fries, dude.
I do.
Don't eat that mechanically separated like soccer ball stuff.
Dude, the McRib is gross, and the only time I've ever bought it was they were doing the same. They were doing the buy one get one thing, and I was like, "Fuck it, I'm gonna go do a McRib."
Because it was like the last time they're gonna make McRibs.
Yeah, and it's fucking gross.
You're like,
and
I
I was
gotta
like,
get
all right,
one.
well, I wasn't planning on buying McRibs before. I lived this long without eating McRibs. Now I've had 2 McRibs. I regret it. I'm never eating McRibs again.
I've enjoyed McRibs. I like them.
I don't like them. They're kind of.
I think the only way it stays relevant is because they keep doing this fucking hype train. The McRib is back, and everyone's like, "Oh God, I gotta buy the McRib."
they put barbecue sauce on chicken.
And then they eat it, and they're like, "This isn't that good." Next time I'm getting a fucking double quarter pounder.
If
with
only
cheese.
Whataburger would bring all their shit back more often. You know what I'm saying?
That's hard, dude.
Fuck Whataburger. They broke my heart. Now I hate them. I'm like a fucking spited lover.
You're a bitter, bitter ex-lover. Do you stalk them?
Fuck Whataburger.
Do you like look them up on the internet?
Just
See
find
what they're
ways that I
doing.
hate them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, oh, you think that hamburger is good? Fuck you.
That's pretty good.
Dude, I'm so over it. I'm so over it.
Yeah.
Yeah. How's the support groups going? You still going?
No, the support groups help. When I'm starting to feel lonely, you know, I get the support groups.
Grow people for support, you know?
No, I get groped. I get groped for support.
Well, you go talk about hamburgers.
Would you rather grope
right?
or would you rather get groped? This brings up a valid
It
question.
works well for me.
What party do they grope when you go to the gropes?
Gator, I'm being serious. Wait, would you rather grope or would you rather be groped?
Oh man.
I think you're
wrong either way.
Yeah, there's no coming out of this. It's not going to get better from here. It's only going to
Yeah,
get worse.
that's
Would you
like-
rather be this kind of shithead or that kind of shithead?
Would you rather take a shower with your dad or with my dad?
It's a good question. I'd have to get to know your dad a little bit.
So, like, what are you into?
not
I don't know, dude.
We're not
We're going to
groping.
stand butt to butt, right?
We're not groping at all, right?
You shower over there. I'll shower over here.
So you like rotisserie chicken? Fuck, dude.
They're real greasy.
Why'd you have to make it weird?
Well, you asked me about groping stuff, and it's kind of weird. I'm not a cowboy.
Jeremiah Johnson over here.
You think I put my gropers on in the
He
morning?
showed me a picture of a deer earlier. You're gonna turn into
Isn't that what those guys go fishing for?
you're gonna turn into a redneck yet, bro.
I see all them at the HEB fish counter, all the gropers, right? Fish.
Sure, the gropers.
They grope other fish, and like that's how they get big because they're like really big fish.
I've enjoyed watching your transition from Gator the redhead to Gator the redneck. It's been fun.
It's been interesting,
Yeah.
to say the least.
Why? Because I get sunburned easily. Is that what?
Yeah, I'm making fun of your sunburn
Nope,
capabilities.
nobody brought that up until you did. But since you brought it up, we might as well talk about how fair your skin is, right?
Oh, it is fair. Mirror, mirror on the wall.
How come your shots are getting smaller and ours are getting bigger?
Tink.
All right.
Who has the fairest skin of them all?
Oh, yeah. Smooth.
Oh,
It's a little warm. Has a little crunch.
yeah, it's a little spicy.
It's got a little crunch to it. It's a little dry.
So, do we want to jump into semen or do we want to go into space shit?
You sent like fucking 5 topics about semen.
I know, and I didn't realize it at the time. But you're absolutely right. I went back and looked through the group text, 3 of them in a row.
I say we run through all 3 of
You
these
just
kind of real quick, like.
3 in a row that were all semen.
Yeah.
Do you just look at Reddit /r/semen.com?
Yeah.
Let's
r/semen. I know for sure that's a thing. I've never been there, but I know for sure that's a thing.
let's roll 54 or some shit.
All right, so
37?
a while back we had talked about a clergyman. Was he a bishop or fucking something? I don't know. They have fucking.
He was a man of the cloth.
Last week.
The
no.
loincloth.
It wasn't last week. It was a few weeks ago.
No, it was when I was in the mountains, right?
Anyway. It was one of the chess pieces. He was a bishop that like bailed out of the clergy so that he could marry a
Now he's a
sexologist.
rook.
He could marry a sexologist. Which, by the way, what is a sexologist?
Oh no, it sounds cool though.
I think it's somebody who went to college for sex.
Sounds like the opposite of a bishop, you know?
Yeah, for sure.
They probably don't get laid, but they know a lot about it. You know what I mean? They're like book smart.
I can relate.
Oh, I'm an expert. I've done a lot of research.
YouTube University.
So anyway, the bishop marries a sexologist. That was the story we talked about. Now, I guess he has decided he was possessed by the devil, clearly, when he left the clergy and married the sexologist. So he's trying to clean it up. He's gone straight. He's got the legit job now, selling pig semen to the whole world. I guess they take
global enterprise,
high quality pig semen and ship it all over the place. You know, so yeah, he's slinging pig semen. I'm gonna write that down.
Slinging pig semen. Say that 3 times fast.
I mean, that's great for like a birthday party, even or like.
If you have a cum sniffing dog, for instance,
I mean that would work too. You got to train them. You're like, I gotta,
one in the front, one in the back. You run a train.
I gotta spread this seed throughout my land and let my dog, go sniff it out. And
rapid fire topics. We ready? All right. So
yeah, I'm like 2 steps ahead of you, bro.
Where are you at?
They're training dogs to sniff out cum.
They're training dogs to sniff out cum at the airport. Or it's not even at the airport. I'm assuming they're going to use them at the
elementary
airport.
schools, right?
But it's at borders when you cross the border.
At any crime scene, this dog can sniff out semen. But where I'm worried about it is at the airport. Because, what if you got a little bit on the inside of your fucking jeans? Now we got this fucking dog sweat me. And they're like, hey, you have drugs. And I'm like, no, it's just dried up semen. And they're like, even worse. And they fucking tackle you. And you're like, but it's mine.
And then they find all your pig semen you have packed in your bags.
Yeah, I was smuggling pig semen.
You can't smuggle it, dude. You can wear it you can wear it on your face and travel with it, but you can't
What if you're in last night's clothes and it's just a mess?
That's what I'm saying. And now the dog's
now you're in trouble.
And they're like,
you're like, I'm a dog trainer.
They're like, do you have drugs? And you're like, you're full of shit. That's the semen dog. That's not the drug dog. Don't fucking throw that shit at me. You know that's the semen dog.
You cheaped out and got a semen dog instead of getting a drug dog.
You leave my drugs alone.
Damn, they don't even get you for the drugs. They just get you for having some fucking
cum on your pants. That's unfortunate.
Dude, that's like a hate crime or something.
Glad my dogs are stupid.
Cum sniffing dogs. How do you?
They use them for crime scenes.
How do you train a cum sniffing dog?
They use them for
I got an idea.
I mean, you gotta have fresh samples, right? Because it smells different after a couple days. We all know that. Awkward silence for just a minute. Come on.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
How old are you talking?
You never wiped it off the Kleenex and put it on your nightstand? And then you're like, what the fuck is that? Throw it away.
Why would you use the Kleenex when you can just
use
the bed sheets?
So you have to come up with fresh semen because you want the dog to be able to sniff out fresh semen as well as rotten
Stale semen, yeah.
Stale semen.
They're on land now.
All right, so the dog trainer has to beat off. Fuck you guys.
Does he?
Yeah,
or does he buy pig semen? That's what I would do.
No, because he's not trying to find smuggled pig semen.
Look, they came up with a real fast way to solve this, and they're offering free vasectomies.
Rapid fire.
Damn,
Rapid
man.
fire. Semen topics.
Semi-auto, huh?
All right, hang on.
How many rounds we got in this tonight?
Rapid fire semen topics.
How many more are we going to name off?
All of them.
Dude, I'm kind of spent after one,
Anyway,
every once in a while I can get a second one off, but it's rare.
You're just
It's a
not
lot of
18
work.
anymore.
Yeah.
It's a lot of work.
Yeah, you got to get inside your own head a little bit. You gotta
Is the juice worth the
dig
squeeze?
deep.
Is the juice worth the squeeze, so to speak?
What was the third semen topic?
I don't know. I lost it. Navy. You join the Navy, you're a seaman.
They cut your balls off. They cut your balls off.
Yeah, for free.
So
are people actually paying for this?
So I guess once they outlawed abortion in Texas, which they did, by the way, political discussion for an entirely different podcast.
No, that's pretty universal. Like everybody knows right and wrong. That's dumb, right?
What?
They illegalized abortion.
Yeah, that's dumb.
Okay. Yeah, I think it's
Everyone knows right and wrong. That's fucking dumb.
Yeah, I think that's dumb. I said it right.
Yeah, you did. You nailed it. Perfect. So once they did that, I guess now they're offering free vasectomies in response to
which is smart.
Yeah, that's smart.
In my mind, I thought everybody was getting them for free.
Huh?
Every time everybody...
What, do you pay like a $20 copay? You have a vasectomy for $20?
No, I think it's like a surgery.
You have to pay the whole thing?
It's like a surgery.
And it's an elective surgery, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fucked, right?
And they make you pay for it.
Fuck that. Why do people do this?
You can't just do it yourself, kind of?
Anyways.
Yeah, you put your balls in the microwave.
Oh, God.
It works.
Oh, wrap them in tinfoil.
What?
Yeah, dude, that would get them sparking and shit. You'd definitely get some X-rays bouncing around those motherfuckers.
What would happen if you landed a Tinder date and you're like, hold on, I need protection? And she's like, oh, good. And you just wrap your balls in tinfoil. Like, you don't put a condom on. You just wrap your balls in tinfoil.
You're like, all
right, we're good.
I use my cell phone so much, I'm concerned about my semen.
At least you're protected from aliens.
So yeah, free vasectomies.
Tinfoil hats.
Would you trust that? It's like a free haircut. You know it's not going to come out looking good.
The bullshit. I've had good free haircuts.
You're like, I got stuff coming out behind my ear. And they're like, yeah, we got this new guy. And
yeah, I don't know if I want discount ball surgery.
He was a phlebotomist before he started cutting tubes. And, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but if they're offering free shit.
It's like the free barber people learning how to cut hair.
Dude, I'm definitely not going to pay somebody to cut my balls. That makes less sense to me than getting it done for free.
Would you do free, get your nuts cut off for free?
Probably not. I don't like doctors or people touching my nuts in particular.
Sounds really uncomfortable, too.
Chop did it. I wish Chop was here. He could talk about getting his balls cut off and how much he paid for it.
Yeah.
Right before they made it free.
Oh, man. Ow, my balls, you know?
Hey, your balls hurt? Sucks to suck, Chop.
Yeah, dude, you paid for college.
All right.
Right after they made it free.
So do we have the rapid fire semen topics out of the way?
I think so. I think that was most of the semen topics.
Cool. Then we can transition to the next topic. I want to talk about these dickheads, the protesters that went into the VW dealership, or it wasn't even the dealership. It was like the fucking VW place, like the showroom
or something.
Yeah. And they walked inside and they used some kind of industrial glue to glue their hands to the floor in protest, right?
Yeah.
So instead of like, I mean, what are your options here? You know, as the business owner, you can try to kick them out, but then you're probably going to hurt them, right? If they have to rip their hands off the floor, you could try and detach their hands from the floor, but they don't really want that. They want,
and then they'll get chemical burns.
Sorry.
God bless you.
So they just decided to, let them hang out. Fine. Cool.
Yeah.
And then the day was over and they fucking turned the lights off and went home.
Damn, that's cold hearted.
I think they turned off the electricity and the water also.
Well, no. There was, like, how are they going to get water? They're super glued to the showroom out in the middle of the room.
Did they turn off the cars?
But in case they had some, like a designated water bringer person that wasn't glued to the fucking
No, they
floor,
didn't bring them water. They didn't bring water to the protesters.
I think, yeah, I don't know. I thought they shut off water and electricity.
No, they didn't bring them water and they turned off the lights.
Oh, well, that's not as bad.
What do you mean? They're still stuck to the floor. The point remains the same. They super glued their hands to the floor and then they were like, hey, we need to use the restroom.
Yeah, they didn't think it all.
And they were like, well, I don't know. Like, you're the one that super glued your hand to the floor.
You don't even think about that. You'd have to poop eventually, and that's fucked. Now you can't wipe your own butt.
And so I guess the protesters got upset because they were like, you guys need to bring us water and a bowl to shit and piss in.
What?
And they were like, why? Why would we do that?
How does that work? Like, if you're, okay, let's think about this in terms of like scientific facts real quick. If your hands are glued to the ground, that means you're probably on all fours.
Just one hand.
Oh. Well, then you're probably going to be on all fours too. How do you shit
I think
like
they're
that?
sitting on their ass with their hand glued to the ground.
Oh. Okay, I guess you can shit like that.
No, they can definitely shit, but they're upset because, like,
they don't get a litter box.
Yeah, they didn't bring them a litter box.
They should have brought that with them. They're like, I'm going to glue my hand here for a few days and I'm going to have to shit somewhere. So I'm wearing a diaper.
But even then, like, what's the difference in shitting in a bowl and then having that sitting right next to you than just shitting on the ground?
Because
right
you glue your bad hand to the ground and you keep your good hand open.
Oh, God, how do you wipe?
Throw it. You keep your good hand open. You can wipe it up.
So next time you do a protest, maybe take a roll of toilet paper and stuff it in your...
And some doggy bags. Because you can, like, poop and then pick it up with a doggy bag and wipe.
A bowl. Yeah, but see, I don't even know if what do you do with the poop once it's in the bowl?
You throw it.
How come don't do
You
stupid...
throw it.
Duh.
Like a civilized human being.
You throw it at somebody that you don't like, maybe at the cars or something.
How come don't do stupid shit is, like, not just a... Like
I think it's ridiculous that... So they wanted VW to bring them water. They should bring them water and make sure that the lights are on and make sure that they're, they have everything that they need to protest in their fucking building.
What are they even protesting? It's not like milk. They're not like spilling milk all over the...
Global warming or something? They're like, global warming's bad.
So we're going to throw tomato sauce on VWs and glue our hands to the
Yeah.
fucking floor and complain about pooping.
But now the outrage is about how VW isn't like catering. to the protesters.
Like, we already make electric cars, motherfucker.
And it seems to me they kind of did cater to them. They were like, all right, cool. Y'all stay here then. I guess that's what you want, right? We're not even going to kick you out. We'll let you stay here.
What do you think? They're going to Uber Eats fucking Taco Bell?
We're going to turn the lights off just like we do every night. Sucks to suck, nerd.
Are they still glued?
I hope so.
It's been like 10 days.
I hope they're still there.
Dude. Do you think they'll go to jail afterwards? They'll like unglue them and like send them to a North Korean prison camp or something?
I don't know. What do you do? Like you scrape their hand off the floor?
Maybe you have to like cut that section of the floor out with like a sawzall or something.
Chemicals.
Yeah, chemicals. Maybe they have to cut their hand off, dude.
Dude, there is a way. There is a way that VW could have like spun this to be like, hey, come and look at these dickheads, and like more people show up, you know?
Yeah, to see the cars.
Look, here they are. Here's the dickheads. Come inside, check it up, check them out. Man. And then, yeah, you get to showcase your cars a little bit more.
Yeah.
Clearly, you can sell dickheads.
I like it. They're just trying to sell VWs. That's all. Guerrilla marketing.
I have a VW. It's a good car.
Yeah.
Gonzo marketing.
They make a good product.
Dude, I don't even really know where to go from here. Like, so we've got the protesters that were dumping milk on the floor, and I was like, that's kind of shitty. Like, I like milk, you know? I want to drink milk. But fuck me, right? I like to drink milk.
But fuck you.
And then, but anyways, fuck me. I like to drink milk.
No, that's...
Then they glue their hands on the floor at VW, and I guess fuck VW. I don't know. Like, more power to you. Cool.
I guess they're bad
And even VW's, you know, I don't really know what y'all are doing, but hey, fight the power. We're going to turn the lights off just like we always do. And then they sling fucking tomato soup on a Van Gogh painting. Why? Why though? Why? Why are you trying to fuck up a Van Gogh painting? You think Van Gogh caused global warming? For real?
Clearly.
So you're just, it seems like the goal is just to fuck something up that everybody likes so that you can get attention.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Some people just want to watch the world burn, Blake.
I don't think there's anything funny about it. I think that's all it is.
No, there's two things that are funny about it, and I'll tell you both of them. One of them is that they threw the van, and they did the same thing. They glued their hands to the wall after they threw the shit on the painting. So they scraped their hand off the wall and took them to fucking jail. And then they just peeled the layer of plastic off the front of the painting, and the painting's fine.
Oh, that protects it. That's so
yeah,
awesome.
why wouldn't you have a layer of plastic on it for these fucking idiots? They're gonna do something stupid, you know?
Golly.
So
man.
you accomplish nothing. And then
I just can't believe they use plastic.
the other thing that's funny about it is you're processing global warming, and I'm not here to take a stance on global warming one side or the other. I'm just like, talk. I don't know, talk to the big man or something, talk to the fucking world, talk to the space. Who is responsible for global warming? Is it Van Gogh? Are you telling me Van Gogh is responsible for is it VW? VW is definitely responsible for global warming.
Well, I see the commonality between
see what I mean?
those
Like,
two. He used oil-based paints, which is bad for the environment.
Yeah, and also VW lied about their emission shit and got in a whole bunch of trouble.
And they're from Germany, too, so that's bad.
Yeah, they're against the environment.
Yeah, but they're against the environment. There's just a bunch of fucking, like, super rich VW executives that are like, you know what? Fuck the environment.
Yeah.
No, we're going to go out of our way to fuck the environment.
No, I kind of think exactly.
They said it all in German, though.
I'm pretty sure I said it right the first time.
It blows my mind that you're mad about global warming, which is something that's happening on a global scale that's clearly out of any single entity's control.
Except for VW. It's entirely their responsibility.
Except for them, yeah. I feel like you could do the same thing anywhere. I mean, you could just super glue your fucking
but they chose
sphincter to the ground in Central Park and be like,
ouch,
global warming is bad. And people are just going to be like, well, yeah, I agree with you, but this is kind of extreme. And what are you doing?
Dude.
How is this going to solve it?
You're kind of a dumbass.
When you glue your hand down, at least you can poop still.
Yeah, you can't poop.
Your butthole's glued to the ground. They didn't think that one through very well, did they?
Somebody glued their butthole to the ground?
Yeah, that's what Blake just said, dude.
I don't know. I'm just saying.
You're not.
I don't see the...
Yeah, we read the article, dude. It's fucking wild, man. What would be the worst thing? Like gluing your eye to the ground or your mouth, dude? What if you glued your mouth to the ground?
Well,
Yeah, then we have a human centipede thing happening.
you're really fucked.
You're like not eating anymore. You're like, I'm starving myself.
You have to eat through your asshole. That causes a whole nother set of problems.
All right. We're off the rails.
Dude, that's kind of wild. I didn't think about that.
Of course. I just eat through my asshole.
It's like suppository, like vitamin deposits or something.
Suppository is definitely the right term.
Yeah, you suppository a deposit of some stuff in there.
I want to bail. Do we pull the chute or do we keep going down the...
It's like half a steak and 9 shots of whiskey.
Just turn the wheel. Let's just go somewhere different. We don't need a bail or anything.
All right, look. Mix up half a steak and 9 shots of whiskey into the blender.
A steak?
And then supposite it.
All right. How about this? This is something everyone can get behind, right? Maybe we've fucking, pissed off some, I don't know. Maybe we've like dissected our audience or something, you know? Dissected? No.
Intersected.
Intersected?
No.
Bisected.
Divided.
Divided? All those are good.
Bivided.
Those are good words. So we're going to bring everyone back. You know who everyone hates? Fucking Karens. All right?
Yeah.
So, an HOA put up a scarecrow display, right, for Halloween, because Halloween's coming up, and this is our
That's
Halloween
scary.
episode. It's
That's
spooky,
scary.
right? And they put up a scarecrow that had a shirt on that said, "Can I speak to the manager?" And then she has a name tag that says Karen. Now, this is a meme on the internet. This could be anybody across America, right? This could be you or me, or
There's male Karens too.
you know, this could be anybody.
Yeah, if HOA gave me decoration rights, I'd definitely put some shit
Karen's
up like
gender
that.
fluid. Let's be.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. And we want it to be. You know, where Whiskey and Whisker supports the gender
It's
fluid
fair. It
Karen
supports
movement.
equality.
So,
Wait, what?
I guess enough people pressured the
How's that
HOA to take down the scarecrow. And by enough people, I mean one person. One person in particular decided that this Karen was dressed too similarly to her, looked too much like her, had the same hair as her even, and wanted the Karen taken down because they felt like she was being singled out. Now, this is a super Karen. She has leveled up.
There's a
this
lot
Karen has gone meta.
There's a lot to unpack here.
She's gone Halloween decoration.
So first, she identifies with the Halloween decoration as this Halloween decoration looks like me.
Yeah.
That's a pretty bold. Like, even if a Halloween decoration looked like me, I wouldn't claim it.
No, why would you? Especially if they're making an ass of the Halloween day.
dude, and you look like a motherfucking scarecrow too, bitch.
You know?
Yeah, you're wearing flannel.
Yeah, dude. See, you have scarecrow hair and stuff, and
Yeah.
like,
True.
yeah, you'd be a good scarecrow, bro.
All right.
I'd be pissed about it too. But goddamn, that motherfucker looks just like me.
I still wouldn't claim it, you know?
I would. I'd be mad.
I'd go full Karen on
These,
this.
yeah.
these are super Karens. These are super Karens. They've already Karen their way into the scarecrow decor. And now that the scarecrows are up, they're going to continue to Karen their way into getting rid of the scarecrows.
The next generation of Karens is going to be
Karens
so
against
hard
scarecrows.
the other way.
Yeah, Karens against scarecrows.
Santa Claus next.
Whoops.
Dude,
Hold on, I'm writing down Karens against scarecrows.
so she identified with the Karen Scarecrow and then went full Karen on the whole operation. That's
And now they have to take down the scarecrow.
that's the next level of Karens, man.
So it's got to just get better from here on out, right? Like clearly people are going to quit bugging this Karen because she got the scarecrow taken down. You know?
Probably not.
You don't think so?
Nah.
You think it's just going to make it worse? You
Surely-
think it's going to make the entire neighborhood hate her that much more?
Surely
They're all
she
gonna-
didn't single herself out by claiming to be the Karen.
By saying, "Hey, that's me," and everyone was like, "Well, we were all fucking thinking it," and then she was like, "You need to take that down," and we're like, "Yeah, we know, bitch." You know?
Fucking Karen.
Dude, you would make a killing right now if you sold Karen scarecrows across the United States. Everybody put them in their front yard.
Cancel this, you know?
I want to talk to the manager, and they're like, "Yeah, we know, fucking Karen."
I am the manager.
You got to be super hardcore Karen to get mad about that.
Yeah, meta Karens. They've become self-aware.
Is this the metaverse we're talking about?
They've evolved. They've taken it up a notch.
Now they're suing people for being Karens.
They're suing other people for them being
Big
Karens.
Karens. That's, yeah. Have you seen these Karens that are trying to be hands-free in their car, but they're still holding their fucking cell phone? It's just on speaker. But do they still hold it like up to their mouth instead of to their ear?
Like they're eating a pizza?
Yeah.
There's an app where you can just talk, and your car will pick up your voice. And
Yeah,
put
most
it
of the
in.
cars will do a Bluetooth thing.
So what is that? What is this Karen maneuver where you're holding your phone in front of you like a hot dog?
They haven't figured out how to connect it to the Bluetooth in the car yet.
I think they believe there's a science behind the technology that somehow if they talk into the speaker or the microphone, it's going to sound better. You know what I mean?
Well, there might be. So I've definitely talked to someone else that's doing the Bluetooth thing, and it sounds like fucking shit. I can't understand them. And then they take it off, and then I can hear it. But if that's the situation, I mean, you need to do something with your car. You need to like adjust the way you talk, or maybe adjust the volume, or you know what I'm saying?
Well,
this isn't a long-term solution.
Here's the deal. You don't hold it out in front of your face.
Right, it's supposed to be hands-free.
You hold it like kind of up right here if you have to go to speaker because your Bluetooth sucks. I've had a car in which the Bluetooth sucked. And I had to switch to speaker. But I held it kind of on the seat belt, still inconspicuous to the fact that so it wasn't like out in front of my face.
You're defeating the purpose of the hands-free, like the speaker concept.
Yeah, but sometimes your car sucks.
Why not just take the speaker off and hold it between your shoulder and your ear?
Well, then you got it up to your ear, and it's harder to hold it up to your ear and be inconspicuous on a hands-free. You might get a ticket rolled.
Why don't you pull over and talk on the phone?
So you just hold it in front of you?
Not out in front of your face. That's what I'm saying. You grab it like this, and you put the speaker up kind of in line with the seatbelt, like on your chest.
Dude, you can take the seatbelt and like stick it to your shoulder.
Yeah, you can
right
do that
there.
too. You could do that too. Get completely hands-free. Go for it.
But there's no reason to hold it in front of your stupid.
You're super
Karen
fucked
face.
because you drive a manual transmission car.
Yeah, that's why you need the seatbelt.
You got to use the seatbelt.
Honestly, I just use my Bluetooth. It works pretty
Yeah,
good.
yours works good. But can we not agree that there's cars exist where the Bluetooth doesn't fucking work good?
Well, yeah. But again, the whole concept of talking on speakerphone is so that you can be hands-free.
That's the concept.
Why not?
Like, what if
Put
your
it on your
hands-free,
dash
if your
in front of
hands-free
you.
sucks, your hands-free sucks.
See, I grew up in a time when we didn't have fucking Bluetooth. You just fucking pin it right there between your shoulder and your ear, and you go.
We didn't have fucking phones.
Fucking shift gears.
We didn't have phones in the cars. Like, there was not phones.
Phones around the walls, dude.
Yeah, like in the houses.
How about this, Gator? If you drive past somebody and it's a Karen holding her phone out in front of you, and you judge the fuck out of her, would it be better if she had it just stuck right there between her shoulder and her ear, and she's driving the car?
Way better.
Yeah,
I would say that would just make the situation acceptable. You know what I mean?
She's got some Bluetooth issues. She's got an older car. She drives a Hyundai or something. She needs to handle it that way.
Sure. But even they'll drive brand new cars, seemingly, and they'll do this. Again, I think it's like a flex or something. They're trying to show off.
Here's my iPhone and my big ass ring on the window of my Navigator.
And they're just like this. Fucking, everybody saw that on the radio.
Like she's about to eat her phone.
It looks delicious the way they're holding it.
Like a slice of pizza.
And you're like, whoa, is she eating pizza while she's driving? And you're like, no, she's not chewing, she's talking.
I like pizza. What's up with pizza?
She's talking rather aggressively too. I think she's asking for the manager.
She's got a mouthful.
All right, let's take a shot.
Most of the time, if I'm talking to somebody on the phone, I'm asking for the manager.
How's that go for you?
I guess I'm a fucking Karen now.
Oh yeah, you're definitely a Karen.
Agent.
Operator.
Yeah. Press 1. Agent.
Representative.
Representative. Yeah. Manager.
Sorry.
Manager.
The call volume we're experiencing is higher than normal.
I hate you.
Press 2 to
This is
leave
why I
a
don't fucking
callback
call
number.
people. You know what I'm saying?
Isn't that where you just say you want to cancel your service?
Oh, that's a good one. I didn't think about that. Dude, you could do that and they'd pick up immediately and be like, hello, sir.
Yeah, then you get a hold of someone.
We see your name is so-and-so and we're just going to go ahead and skip your account verification. Let's get right into it. We saw you ordered a bunch of VHSs about dinosaurs.
Yeah, sounds right. That sounds like me.
And you're
All right.
like, yeah.
I need to verify who you are before you can pay your bill. Who else is trying to pay my fucking bill?
Dude, I used to do the dad maneuver where I was like, dude, if someone calls in and they just want to pay my bill, you don't have to verify it. You can just let them pay it. That's fine.
Yeah.
That's just fine.
Let them pay my bill. What the fuck you need to verify for?
Oh. Like the amount of, I told you my account number. I told you my name. I told you my address. And then they go, okay, we just need to verify so that we can make the payment. Nah.
Have you most recently opened an account with this company in 2006 to 2009?
Dude.
Or 2002 to 2006?
Oh, you talking about the scammers?
Fuck you, dude. No, I've had legit questions like that.
Oh, I'm not going to answer that
Name
shit.
your fucking previous
Bitch, you called me.
addresses. What the fuck?
Oh, and they're doing like...
I like it when they call you and they go, this is in regards to your MasterCard account. Really? My MasterCard account? Sounds legit. Sounds pretty serious.
I have 17 $300 credit cards through MasterCard, so you're going to have to be more specific.
We're going to cancel your That one time they told me they were going to cancel my social security number. And I was like, fuck, dude, I use that. I don't want to get that canceled, you know?
Please not my social security number.
Then I won't have to pay taxes. I mean, I won't get to pay taxes.
Did you give it to him?
Well, sure. Yeah, that's what you do.
Of course.
What'd they say? Thank you.
Yeah. Have a nice day.
Yeah, they just hung up on me.
Have a good day.
My credit score plummeted. It was gnarly.
Oh, no. That's bad, dude. Did they buy a nice house with it and stuff?
Yeah, at least they're happy.
You could live there for a little while, right? Because it's your social security number?
Sure. In India.
Tracks.
Oh, it works in India?
Yes, my social security number works in India now.
They sure wanted it.
Dude.
Good luck. This social security number ain't gonna do shit for you. All right, so there's a lady on Instagram, and she makes
Just one?
just this one lady. In fact, I really honestly don't know how many of this one lady there are. Probably not a whole lot. She makes what would seem true to life, or as close as she can get to life, dinosaur fucking models, I guess, is what you could call it. They look like dinosaurs. She makes fake dinosaurs.
What are they?
What do you mean?
You're
What?
like, they look like dinosaurs. What is it? Like a
The things
CGI or is it
no. She makes
the tangible objects?
yeah, it's a action
Claymation?
figure or a fucking
Oh.
Claymation?
no.
Gumby?
No, because I don't think they move. Maybe they move a little bit. Honestly, I don't know.
But are they real life size? Like, did she make like 20-foot T-Rexes and
No.
they
So
have like antlers and stuff?
the one that I saw that really piqued my interest, she made a little 2-foot raptor with feathers and fucking... Again, she put a lot of work into it. I could tell because it looked legit. It looks like a real dinosaur. Now, it's an action figure. It doesn't move, but it looks like a real dinosaur. But then she like poses it and she holds her hand out and she feeds it and she goes, look, I got a new baby, and posts it to fucking Instagram with a dinosaur.
Do people think it's real?
The people just rapidly...
Well, I mean, it looks real, but it's a fucking dinosaur.
There's a whole cult following that just like rapidly beats off to it.
I'm sure there is.
Dinosaur feet?
And we can get into those people later because there's definitely a lot of people. All right, she has thousands of followers that are watching this dinosaur fucking content drop on Instagram. My brain went, where the fuck do you have to be up here in your own head to be like, you know what? I'm going to make dinosaur models and pimp that shit on Instagram. Now my brain is going, all right, what about all the people that follow her and beat off to? Because clearly those people exist. Right?
Yeah. They're like, oh my God, this is gold.
So, what other things could you fucking make models of, I guess? Or no. How do we feel about the lady that makes fake dinosaurs and pretends that they're her pets for Instagram? How do we feel about this lady?
I 100% approve this message.
Yeah, she makes a living off of it. Good for her.
Pretty cool hobby. And people think it's cool too.
Yeah, dude.
It's pretty cool, I guess.
Right? Right?
That sounds like...
If you could carve dinosaurs in your backyard that were like eating out of your hand, wouldn't you do it?
No.
What would you do instead?
I would get a job.
Go to work.
Would you carve like people?
Go to work? Make a hot dog? I don't know.
Would it be better if she made people?
So, like, are you really against it, or are you just mad that, like, you had to get a job?
No, it just doesn't make sense to me.
What if she was like, look, it's Ben Franklin, and he's eating peanuts out of my hand?
What if you didn't have to get a job?
Would you be like, that's cool, that's so badass?
No. I would be like, why did you spend so much time on this?
What if she
That's
made like
weird.
what if it was like an aircraft carrier? And she's like, look, it's to scale, and it's eating out of my hand. Peanuts. It likes peanuts.
Yeah.
It's an aircraft carrier.
It's still weird.
That seems more believable and reasonable than dinosaurs, though.
Why not make Star Wars characters?
It'd be really whack if she was doing like kangaroos and koalas and shit.
I know, something that's really not real. At least dinosaurs existed at some point.
And she was like feeding them lobsters and fucking steaks. I'd be like, get out of here, crazy lady. None of that shit's real.
Y'all don't think that's a little bit fucking, she has to be off her rocker? How about this?
It'd be weird if she had an OnlyFans where they did stuff.
How about
Dude,
this?
she might be a fucking genius. What if she only spends a few hours a week doing that? and
Dinosaur
making a
dicks,
living
bro.
off of it?
How about this? I got it. So you're hypothetical single you guys, all right? And you're scrolling through fucking a Tinder or whatever. You know, you're looking for a new chick. And you're like, damn, this chick's hot.
What is that?
What?
Is it like,
I think Chris likes Rumble. He's got that.
what is that?
That's like,
Grinder?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
It's like Uber for
Uber for getting laid.
Is that real?
Yeah.
you should download the app.
I've heard of Uber before.
So you find this chick and you're like, damn, dude, she's hot. And then you message her and she messages you back and you've got a thing going. And then you're like, she asks, maybe you go on a date and you're like, hey, she seems super cool. You call your bros. Oh, she's good. And then she calls her friend. Oh, he was good. Everything's going on, right?
Sure.
And then the next time you meet up and she's like, so what do you do for a living? You're like, oh, I fucking,
Make dinosaurs?
beat off for a living. And then she's like, yeah, I make dinosaurs and post it to Instagram.
Sweet.
And you go, okay.
Like dinosaurs?
And what do you mean? What do you mean you make dinosaurs for a living? And then check it out. I have like 2,000 followers on Instagram and she shows you these pictures. Tell me that's not a red flag. Tell me that's not a red flag. Come on.
No, green means go, motherfucker.
No, that's kind of crazy.
It's a check.
Yeah, dude, that's fucking weird. And that's what I'm trying to get at.
Yeah.
That's not the kind of weird shit you like to get into?
No.
Dude, crazy's a good time.
Is it crazy? Is it crazy? Yeah, that's fucking crazy.
She has like a whole workshop devoted to it.
Yeah, but what? You're against crazy all of a sudden?
She's like, come back to maybe you don't even realize it then. Maybe she doesn't tell you on the date. She's just like, oh yeah, I'm an influencer. So then you go back to her house and she's got fucking raptors.
She's an IG model, dude.
She's got raptors over her bed that are just watching you.
She's a different kind of IG
Raptor
model.
Bros.
You got to high five the Raptor Bros. We're doing cake stands.
You
and shit.
feed them. You're on Instagram.
And you're
now.
like, but this is. She's like, hold your hand up. I want your hand to feed the raptors. And you're like, it's not. Am I going to get laid? Am I going to get laid in just a minute? Because this is fucking weird. I don't know if I'm about to get laid or my head chopped off.
She's like, yeah, you're sleeping with a raptor. Not that one. This other one I made.
She might kill you and then make a fucking fake you to feed the raptors.
That's half the fun.
You know what I mean?
Or she'd turn you into a raptor, bro.
That's half the fun. Like, can I go to sleep or will she kill me? You know?
It's exciting.
Yeah.
She made like taxidermy out of you. It'd be kinda cool.
Keeps it interesting.
Obviously, you guys aren't as weirded out about these fake dinosaurs as I am.
No, dude, it could be weirder. Like I'm saying, if she had
Elaborate.
if
I'm
she,
down.
If she had an OnlyFans,
Oh, she just takes her clothes off on the internet? That's way more normal than making fake dinosaurs.
no, it's a dinosaurs, bro.
She takes dinosaurs' clothes off on the internet?
Well, she can't show the whole dinosaur on Instagram because they're naked. They're naked dinosaurs, right?
It's against the algorithm.
They don't have clothes.
Yeah, they don't
Bro,
have
have you
clothes.
not realized? I've talked about this before. All animals are naked. Like your dogs,
You're blowing my mind right now. No, they have collars on. They're
Yeah.
but you can see all
socially
their
acceptable.
tidbits and little parts. You know what I'm saying?
what parts?
If I did that, I'd get arrested.
Dog parts.
Chickens, birds. I mean, birds fly over you, and you're like, bro, if I did that, that'd be a problem. You know what I mean? If I just flew over the houses, people would be like, it's a witch. It's a Karen.
Burn, Karen.
They'd shoot me down.
Yeah, that shit don't fly in Texas, you know what I mean?
The dinosaur chick is definitely a Karen, right? She's got to be.
You think?
She's got to be. I know I'm just unloading all of these like concepts on her, and I'm like, she's got to be fucking crazy. She's got to be weird. She's got to be angry.
She got
I don't know.
She got red hair.
It's red flags. It is red flags galore.
She got red hair.
Yeah, probably curly red hair.
Shit.
Yeah,
The devil's red hair.
Do you think she hates Halloween?
No, I think they love it.
Because that'd be a good.
well, but she doesn't dress up like dinosaurs. She just feeds the dinosaurs.
Well, they're like her babies.
Yeah. Oh, have you seen the fake babies? Since we're getting into crazy, have you seen the fake babies?
Like in the context of like girls who are like, I want a baby, and they're like,
They make a baby that look like a real life baby.
Out
But
of
it's
what?
But it's a doll.
oh,
But it
okay.
looks like a baby.
Like
And, like,
porcelain.
detail. No, not porcelain. It's got skin that
Like
feels
people.
like skin. Yeah, it's got hair and shit. And they dress
What?
them up and they walk around with fucking strollers and shit. They're like, oh, we're taking our baby on a walk in the boardwalk in the stroller. And people are like, oh, he's so cute. And they bend down and look. No, whoa, what the fuck? You know, the uncanny valley because its eyes are dead. You know?
Damn, it's got a mustache and stuff because they can do that.
You know what I'm talking about? Now, that's weird. We can all agree that that's weird. I don't know. Maybe she's dealing with some shit, you know? Like,
Seems reasonable.
I'm not here to judge too harshly, but take it a step further and go dinosaurs now. It's like a whole nother level of fucking weird to me.
Nah.
Like taking dinosaurs in your stroller.
She puts a little dive. Dude, I'm telling you, that's the shit she's doing. Puts it in a little dive. Look at my pet. I got a pet dinosaur.
Dude. Yeah, that was wild.
I want a pet dinosaur.
And they're not even real.
It's a fucking doll. It's a dinosaur doll.
I had a Cabbage Patch Kid that I thought was pretty cool. It was a doll.
Yeah, I believe you. All right, so something else that I didn't think was real, but it is. We've been talking about grizzly bears being the baddest fucking animal on the planet, right?
They're not. It's polar bears.
Yeah, it is polar bears. You're right. And the reason we didn't bring up polar bears is because it's obvious polar bears are the baddest animal on the planet. You can't say, hey, who would win in a fight, a polar bear or a silverback? Obviously, a polar bear is going to win. You have to take it down a notch and be like, all right, a grizzly bear. And then it's like, maybe, even though we still know the grizzly bear will win. But now the grizzly bears and the polar bears be fucking. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because of global shaming, their environments are connecting. So the polar bears and the grizzly bears are running
fucking.
Yeah, their territories are coming against each other, and the
so they're nuts.
Yeah, and the polar bears are raping the grizzlies, dude.
Yeah. So now we have pizzly bears. Pizzly bears, which I thought was an imaginary animal. Maybe we're gonna get some Karens making fucking. We don't even need Karens to make fake pizzly bears because they actually fucking exist.
Yep.
And they're roaming around and they're doing whatever the fuck they want. They're getting into trash and they're fucking throwing wild parties and drinking booze. Someone's been giving booze to these goddamn animals.
I think they prefer to be called bowler pears. All right. I mean,
where's the Isley
or the G?
What?
The
Grizz.
Yeah, where's the Grizz?
Because they're like brown polar bears. I know there's a difference between brown and grizzly.
No, they just got brown pants.
All right, bowler pears.
Bowler pears.
We got to worry about these bowler pears now.
Yeah, exactly.
Wait, what?
That's what they said. You don't want to misappropriate them. You know what I mean? Call them something that they're not. You know what I mean? Words matter.
Anyways, polar bears are raping grizzlies.
In a world where words matter, I think it's important we call them bowler pears. I mean, we don't want to isolate anybody. We don't want to leave anybody out.
But they live on the ice.
Did you just in a world?
In a world.
Yeah. In a world where words matter.
Way to slide that in. That was smooth.
Yeah, so we can, I mean.
What a wonderful world.
Earlier we were worried about snakes. We were worried about snakes coming to get us, and now there's pizzly bears. There's
who wins in a fight?
Bowler pears.
Who wins in a fight? 22
coming to try
python or bowler
a bowler bear? A bowler bear. It's got it. It's got to. What's a fucking 20-foot snake going to do to a bowler bear? A pizzly.
Wrap it up, choke it out?
Nope. It's not big enough. And it can't eat it for damn sure.
Gee.
Oh, man, if it's 20 foot, that's pretty big.
Plus a pizzly can just fucking stomp him. It's like a whatum, you know?
Well, okay, so let's get the terrain straight here.
I got your fangs.
Well, it's a fucking...
Because if they're fighting on the ice, like, that's not fair.
It's an ice.
That snake's going to be like, I'm tired, dude. I can't do anything right now. It's too cold.
It's all slippery out here.
The earth is making me, like, not move right now.
You're trying to grab a
I
slippery
need to get in the
snake?
sun.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. They suck. Compared to a bowler bear.
I think they bite.
If it ate a bowler bear, he would just, like, rip it apart from the inside. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he would just
Like,
fucking...
bowler bear his way out.
That's it.
You know what I mean? He'd be a balling ass bowler bear.
So, what color is a pizzly?
It's blonde.
It's got brown pants.
Blonde.
Yeah. Right?
We've got a Justin Bieber fucking...
Fuck yeah. He's got a big old
Frosted
tail and
tips.
everything.
in sync fucking...
It's got frosted tips.
But it's the gnarliest critter on the planet.
Dude, he just wears sunglasses and shit. He's all like, yeah, bro.
Yeah, so grizzlies, I guess, they got the claws. They got the bigger claws than polar bears do, actually. And,
Yeah, but polar bears are mean.
and they're meaner.
And they swim and they're white.
Yeah, but no, I think grizzly bears are meaner.
Then polar bears?
Yeah.
How do they measure that? Is there a
Polar
scale?
bears are trying to not be extinct, so they're worried about calories, so they're not trying to get in a fight.
They're concerned about the environment and global warming.
They're gonna-
I
Dude,
forgot about
polar
that.
bears are concerned about global warming.
Isn't that the whole reason they're hooking up with the
is.
grizzlies?
Yeah, it's global shaming.
Because they're like, hey, dude, global warming, we gotta do something about it.
So,
It's
so
too-
now they just be fucking?
Now they're like, we're gonna kill all your males and take all your females.
They're trying to, yeah, and I think part of the whole mating thing is they're trying to proliferate their species because they're dying. They're almost extinct.
Yeah, but now we have a new species
Yeah,
that we got to worry about.
yeah.
Dude, what if they ran like rampant across America and it was this new dominant species?
There's
of
so
bear?
many
And
jokes
we had to
here.
declare war on the bowler bears?
They're like worse than hogs.
There's so many jokes here. And
Or ostriches? Is that who Australia fought? Ostriches?
Yeah. Oh man. Yeah. What if it was like that?
We have a bear war? Dude, a bear war is so much worse than a bird war.
The Great Bowler Bear War.
all the fucking old men back in my day, back in the war, the Boulder Pair War.
Glory, what a hell of a way to die. Yeah, it'd be nuts, dude. What would they bring? What kind of artillery? So let's get this straight too. If they're coming from Canada, they ain't got no guns because Canada banned all their guns.
They'll probably be loaded for bear.
Are they bearing arms?
Dude, whoa, hold on. This is a serious topic. So, these bowler pairs, these pizzlies, are running rampant, and their natural habitat is Canada. I just now am putting this together. Yeah. That's where these two species
and the northern
have their orgies. You know,
the northern U.S. too.
So
probably Alaska is a good.
So
spot.
They're having bear orgies.
Oh shit!
And Canada's response is, "We need less guns."
Yeah.
Yeah.
And all the illegals cross the border.
I think you might need more guns if you're having bear orgies all over the place.
It's going to be out of control.
Canada's definitely banning guns.
Maybe that's all part of their plan.
Maybe they're the ones breeding the polar bears.
And they are kind of marginalized.
Well, because if you get rid of your guns, you need a different weapon. And look,
if you weaponize the pizzlies, then you don't need guns anymore.
That's what I'm saying. So here I am being like, well, fuck. Fucking Canada's our ally. What are they going to do? Shoot slingshots? Like, they're fucked. They don't have anything. Dude. No, they have weaponized bears, bro.
Pizzlies.
What if... that's kind of dumb.
Big moths with brown pants.
It's kind of dumb. Did you just stop yourself? It's kind of dumb.
Well, I was like, what if you tried to approach them, like, peacefully? And, like, let's say you're about to get ravaged by a bear, and you pull out, like, a gallon of...
Bear spray?
No.
That's what you should pull.
Some Bluebell vanilla ice cream.
You should probably try bear spray.
And you're like, look, bear, I have ice cream. You give the bear, like, a gallon of ice cream, and it's like... It doesn't eat you. It eats the ice cream instead.
And it's
like... You just gotta outrun the ice cream, man.
Yeah, exactly. You can roll it down the hill. I know you open it, bro, and you're like, hey, look.
Don't roll it down a hill.
Look, get a spoon. Get a little spoon.
If the ice cream outruns you, you're fucked.
But then I just lost my reserve pint of ice cream that I carry around all the time, you know?
But it saved your life. You traded that for your life.
Yeah, but it was Ben and Jerry's brownie batter. Like,
oh, that bear's gonna shit alive.
It's not really worth it, you know?
But
yeah,
it's worth it. But even taking it further, you could put some poison in it. You know what I mean? Like X-Lax or something.
No, because then I'm gonna eat it later.
Oh yeah, an accident.
Yeah, you forgot about that part.
Yeah, you're all trying to get the bear to eat it.
Regurgitated bear poop.
All right, shots. Let's go.
This bear poop tastes like Ben and Jerry's. I'm full.
What are you doing, Gator? Are you showing me the size of your wiener?
I was just shaking my hand out a little bit. You know, real small, rapid movements.
All right, today we're drinking Rittenhouse Straight Rye Whiskey, bottled in bond.
Rye whiskey, cheers. Rye whiskey,
Tink.
Rye whiskey, I cry.
Oh. All right, how do we feel?
Drunk.
Yeah, this is some drunk whiskey. All right, sweetness. Low.
Yeah.
How low can you go?
2.
I was going to say 1.5.
Ooh, that's low. I'll go 2.
All right, 2. Crunch? Yeah.
3. Yeah, 3.
3.5.
It's actually kind of dry, dude. It had some crunch to it. So 3.5.
Is that rye? Rye's dry.
Not all rye is dry.
Bite.
Oh yeah, 3.5.
I was going to say average or a little bit higher than average.
Hot.
The highest I can go is 3. I was going to say 2.5 or 3.
I'll settle on 3.
All right. Bottle? All right. So
2.
Bottle's not special at all, and it's got a twist off cap. Yeah, less than average. 1.5.
Sure. I'm smoking 2 cigarettes.
The bottle?
Yeah.
I think we have to give it higher marks than that.
Why? Dude, this is the most basic bitch bottle you can get.
Yeah, but the name is cool, right?
Not really.
Okay, never mind. It's 1.5.
How political do you want to get? It's called Rittenhouse, by the way.
Because it's like writ in house.
Yeah.
Like they wrote it in the house.
Drunkenness. How do we feel?
Wrote it.
Drunk.
Yeah, 4.
7.5.
Are we cool with 4?
Yeah.
Yeah, 4 is good.
4 is a high score.
All right. So, general vibe. When do you drink this Rittenhouse bottled in bond?
Well, pretty much when I drink. It's when I want to get drunk.
Oh, do we want to read the back?
No.
Rittenhouse Straight Rye Whiskey.
We said no.
Rittenhouse Square. Still bottled in bond. No, there's nothing good there.
Yeah. Basic shit will get you drunk.
Yeah, this is
Twist cab, bro.
if you're trying to not spend a lot of money, but you want to get drunk.
Yeah.
3 people. You can get 3 people wasted off this one bottle.
Yeah, I agree.
Physics and shit. That's how that works.
Some deep science too.
We'll do the research.
That's why we're here.
So, in a world of Rittenhouse whiskey, I feel like somebody would, what kind of music would this guy listen to drinking this, you know?
The guy that makes Rittenhouse whiskey?
Or just like that crowd, you know? A little alt country maybe?
Alt cunt.
Yeah, is that how it shows up in your radio?
Yeah, it's a good name for alternative country.
Satellite
Yeah,
radio.
something about like community. He's gonna want people to come together. He's gonna want, you know what I mean, to
Camaraderie.
yeah.
People to surround him, support.
But he might be, I don't know, he might be a little redneck, you know?
Yeah.
Perhaps.
And this seems like a newer whiskey too, right? Kind of young.
Young, yeah, sure, I can see that.
Not been around for a while.
We should make a whiskey called alt cunt.
Naive, but naive.
Yeah, I feel like this would be popular amongst a more naive group of folks.
But vindicated,
Younger.
perhaps.
Yeah, but not by virtue.
Dude, my kids give me shit. My kids give me shit for listening to country. They're too cool for country now, you know?
Crunchy
Dude,
music.
every kid in fucking middle school or early high school is going to be too cool for country.
Because they're not dads yet.
Yeah, and I had the same experience even when I was young. We had like DMX and Rage Against the Machine, you know?
Yeah.
So I was cool, you know?
But you're like, I don't like country.
Listening to that shit. But I was also raised on country. Country music was always on the car radio. Like, all my family listened to it. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But then, like, at some time, like, around the age of, like, 13 or so, I was like, fuck country. I'm a gangster and listen to rap music or, like, angry, you know, death metal, whatever the fuck.
I came back around. So for me, country,
I did too. Yeah.
country is, I like what my dad listened to when he thought country was cool. And then about the time I was like, fuck country, this country, like country music sucks. I've never changed my mind on that. Like, country has sucked ever since I decided country sucked. You know?
Really?
Yeah. Yeah.
I went back and had an appreciation for, you know, George Strait.
Yeah, but that's old shit. You see what I'm saying? You went back to what you
Not
thought was
that
cool
old
back
shit.
then.
They were listening to, like, Conway Twitty. Old shit.
Yeah, but they also had the like, this is we're talking about, our dads are the brothers, right? So we're talking about, like, Alan Jackson and Garth Brooks and Brooks and Dunn and fucking Joe Diffie and shit.
Yeah, the good shit.
Yeah, the good shit. And it hadn't been good since then. Unless you get into, like, different kinds of country.
Here
Like
and
old
there.
cunt, you know?
Here and there. But yeah, all cunt is definitely cool. Our outlaw country, you know?
Outlaw cunt?
Whatever you want to call it. Outlaw cunt, yeah.
I bet
that's
they
good
roll
too.
their own tampons over there.
That's rough. When she's rolling her own tampons, that's rough.
So for God damn it, I don't even want to process that. Why?
You're visualizing
Why?
it is the hard part.
Never mind.
She rolls it in tobacco leaf, you know what I mean?
No,
Damn.
For me,
Damn.
mainstream country was really hot. Like in the late 80s, early 90s, that was the fucking shit. That's what you wanted to listen to.
Also, we were raised in Texas, so, you know.
Racist in Texas? What?
No.
No, raised.
But for shortly thereafter, and it happened with fucking like Big and Rich and
Brad Paisley.
Kenny Chesney.
I don't hate Kenny Chesney. Kenny Chesney is a good one. It
He is
started.
good. He
It
is
started to transition over here into something different, right? Like it's different. This is not even Brooks and Dunn. Brooks and Dunn did a newer version of their shit that is not fucking Brooks and Dunn like I remember. You know what I mean? So it's kind of that era.
Yeah.
Dude, you can go back and listen to anything by Garth Brooks, anything by George Strait. You know, that shit's great. It still is. But country music has drifted away from that. So then you have to go into this alt country, you know?
That's some good shit.
And you can find cool shit there still where it's like
I did.
bluegrass or it's
I found something that's like new to me that's pretty cool. I want to show you later. It's pretty good.
well, tell us, what did you find?
Cody Jinks.
Cody Jinks?
Yeah, he's
Cody
kind of like a
Jinks.
young Ray Wiley Hubbard.
His name's Cody Jinks.
Yeah.
See, but then Ray Wiley Hubbard would have been around, or same like Jerry Jeff Walker, that kind of genre. It's almost like these guys.
That genre has been established. It's just there's a new set of country singers that are owning that, and also some of those that have gone.
Hayes Carl's in there.
Yeah, Hayes Carl's in there. Some of those but then you have like your Co Wetzel, who's a new one, right? Who went pretty hard for outlaw country, but also
I struggle with Coetzel.
Yeah, I know. This is what I'm saying. We're starting to get the mix, right? Like,
and there's a lot of people that are my age that are like, Coetzel's the fucking shit. And I'm like,
but here's the deal though. He's taken it to like
I don't hate him. For the record, I don't hate Coetzel.
He tried to be outlaw country, but he caught such a cult following that it became a mainstream type of deal. You know what I'm saying?
I don't love Coetzel. I don't hate him.
Yeah, I'm in the same boat.
I'm like, I guess he exists and he can exist and do his shit, you know, but
I feel not the exact same way about Nickelback.
Okay. I could see that. I don't know how that pertains to country, but I can see it.
It pertains to Coetzel. Coetzel is to country what Nickelback is to rock and roll.
It's like the most easy thing anybody would gravitate
I said that
towards.
wrong. Coetzel is to outlaw country.
Oh, see, I don't even want to call it outlaw country. Outlaw country, outlaw country to me is a very specific group of people. And there is nothing outside of that group of people that did outlaw country, you know?
Okay, well, whatever outlaw country has transitioned to, because it's still very much a thing. Whiskey Myers, where does Whiskey Myers fall here?
That's all, I don't know. That's all cunt.
It's all cunt?
Yeah.
Which kind of outlaw country?
No, outlaw country and alternate country are different things.
They'll play Hey Scarl on the same radio station.
Yeah, that's because they run out of shit to play. You know what I mean?
I'm just saying, there's good shit there. And I didn't even find that until much later, right? Like, I just came back to what we knew in the 90s, late 80s, of what I knew as country, what I was raised on, what my parents listened to.
Dude, I will say, there's some pop country that, like Clay Walker, where does he fall? That guy's he was fucking mainstream country at the time, you know?
I try to warn my kids.
And I like him.
My kids right now are like, fuck country. It's dumb. Whatever. And I try to warn them. I'm like, one day you're going to find yourself driving in the middle of the country in a pickup truck and realize that you're 25 and listening to NWA, and that's kind of stupid. And you'll turn on country, and then you'll sing every word because you'll remember riding in the car with me as you were growing up.
That's what I'm saying. I think country hits harder 20 years later.
Right? Right.
You know?
Yes.
Like, that's when it hits hard. You're like, dude, I remember this song.
Yeah, still know all the words to most George Strait songs, you know? Even after not listening to country for a decade, right?
Yeah.
Except for Willie Nelson.
Willie Nelson kind of trips me up. He mixes his words up. Like, he'll change the main words in the chorus. You know what I'm saying? And so, like, you have to know which chorus he's singing into.
Willie Nelson has been relevant for, like,
70 years.
Yeah.
Literally.
So, I was just recently in Montana. I don't want to go too far into this stuff, but I was just recently in Montana, and
no, I want to talk about Montana.
We were talking about music in general or whatever, and one of them was like,
which, to be fair, you're talking to a bunch of old motherfuckers that are out there hunting, right?
They're older. They're all over 50, you know. But you know,
about your age.
They're also country.
How does that feel?
Yeah, good, solid. They're also country motherfuckers too, though. You know, they know how to open a gate and all the shit. And one of the dudes was like Lucas Nelson, and I was like, what? Like, that's the one? Like, that's the one? Like, out of all the Texas country music people, like, the one that you have heard of is Lucas Nelson?
These people weren't from Texas, though,
no,
right?
they're all
and don't get it twisted. That as an outsider, I could see where you could be like, Lucas Nelson, that's Austin and that's Texas country. No, bro.
Dude, but Lucas Nelson is not that famous, period.
Well, he's good.
He's good.
Not great. He's good.
He's good. Yeah.
And he's Willie Nelson's son, and he's from Austin. So, I mean, it kind of tracks. I get it. As an outsider, this is like fucking, you go to Starbucks and you order a macchiato or something, you know? You're like, oh, look, it's fucking legit. It's genuine. And you're like, yeah, it's Starbucks.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Pretty easy to go for it. I have to admit, though, I didn't even know that was real. Lucas Nelson? I never heard of him before.
He's cool. He's not.
Is he like a Willie repeat?
Yeah.
The only thing I know him
he's
for,
like Willie, but he's not like tearing down fucking genres.
The only thing I know him for
at the same
is
time.
that YouTube video they did in the beginning of the pandemic where they all sang different shit.
Oh, yeah, and he was like singing and playing guitar.
Lucas Nelson's biggest hit is the one he did with his dad where they sang together.
Yeah.
Which, you know, everything Willie Nelson does is it.
Yeah. No, he's awesome.
So that makes sense. Anyway, as someone from outside of Texas, I could see how you could think that that's genuine Texas country.
Yeah. And I was like, no, here's Robert O'Keefe. And David Allen Coe. And yeah.
Ray Wiley
Hubbard. Yeah. I did all Whiskey Myers. Did all of that.
So let's try and summarize tonight.
Okay.
In a way. So imagine you walk into a new place and you don't know what's going on, but your car's there. You decide to slam your thumb in the car door.
Yeah, to break the ice, you know.
While you're stuck there with your thumb slammed in the car door, you decide to look at Instagram for a while because you left your keys inside. Mm-hmm. And there's this lady who makes dinosaur porn. Mm-hmm. And
that's kind of weird. Weird you out a little bit?
Yeah. So you stop looking at that. And then you come across cum-sniffing dogs and you realize that, I don't know.
If you had your cum-sniffing dog here, he could probably fight the Pizzly Bear.
Not only that, there's cum on everything.
Yeah, your dog would be out of control right now.
Rapid fire cum.
Yeah, but at least the cum-sniffing dog could fight the bowler pair that's coming at you.
You know what's wild, dude? I think all dogs are cum-sniffing dogs.
What?
Is that why they eat your underwear?
Yeah.
Oh.
You know what I mean? But some people are just like,
Makes
oh,
sense
no,
now.
my dog's a cum-sniffing dog. You're like, no, motherfucker. All dogs sniff cum, you asshole. You're just fucking weird knowing they're doing it. And then you're like, oh, yeah, see?
That dog just ate my underwears because they had cum in it.
Like, how do you believe fucking dogs, dude? You know what I mean? Let's talk about this for a second. Like, drug dogs, they're like, oh, yeah, he fucking definitely smells something. How do you fucking know? Did he tell you? Was he like, yeah, it smells like chocolate?
No. Oh. They just tap. You know, they do a certain tap and the dog engages.
Well,
and they're
so
like,
like,
all right.
You've been bird hunting. Like, dogs will point a bird.
Yeah, and then they'll go take a shit.
It's reasonable to think they could point a bomb or some cum.
You ever seen a dog shit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes while
And then another dog will eat the shit.
Dogs are...
And then throw up the shit.
You can't trust those motherfuckers.
Now you
dude.
got shit throw up.
Dogs are untrustworthy. Why do we love them so much?
I don't know, dude. Y'all seen those people dressing them up like Halloween characters?
They're dogs?
Yeah.
Like the little Frenchie that's dressed like Chucky.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen that.
Or like people who like dress their dogs like...
Or they put the spider
Spiders.
costume? Yeah,
Yeah,
and the dog
dude.
runs out. Yeah.
That shit's scary, bro. Could you imagine if there's a big old spider chasing your ass?
All right, guys, the Whiskey and Whiskers website. We got to end this. We got it. Whiskey and Whiskers website is up. So whiskeyandwhiskerspodcast.com. If you'd like to support the show, there's links to our Patreon account with pledges starting at just $1 a month at whiskeyandwhiskerspodcast.com. You can also find links to the show no matter how you choose to listen. We're on iTunes, YouTube, Spotify, Google Play, Podbean, Pandora, Audible, everywhere. So go look us up. God damn.
You're gonna guzzle some cum.
Sometimes ours are hard, all right? And there's live feeds to our social media on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. We're on the That's Not Canon Network. There's tons of great podcasts, no matter what you like to listen to. Most importantly, if you made it this far in the show, you're a bad motherfucker. Go to our website, whiskeyandwhiskerspodcast.com. Click that bad motherfucker link. Your donations is what keeps us fucking drunk all the time. So you're enabling alcoholics. This is on you, bro. This isn't me. This is on you. And it's also how we keep the show going, keep making you laugh. Go to the website, click the link, and subscribe. There's some perks there, too. Once you become a member, go see what's up. Go to whiskeyandwhiskerspodcast.com. Donate to our Patreon. New episodes every Monday. New content all the time. We'll see you next week.